Lovely to have you with us, not least because today it's the start of Wimbledon.
Yes, that means that the world's very best tennis players are ready to take to the courts, and thousands of fans are going to be queuing over the next few days for tickets to get into Wimbledon itself. Now, they've got the weather on their side today.
At the moment, yeah.
At the moment. And lucky old John is there for us this morning. Morning, John. And I know you've already spoken to the people at the very front of that very special queue.
We have, and we know that the Wimbledon queue, it's as much a Wimbledon tradition, I guess, as the beautiful grass courts of Wimbledon itself, the strawberries and cream, but the queue really is one of the big things, isn't it? And for those tennis fans who've been coming down, desperate to get some of those prime centre court tickets today, well, they've had to camp overnight, and they've done so. And you can see the queue. This is the queue here this morning. Morning, guys. Love that. They've got a ticket and they will be joining another queue as they make their way into the site this morning. Let's have a chat, shall we, to those at the front of the queue. Vicky and Nigel, show us your numbers. Number one in the queue. Can we have a look? Vicky, you've got number one. There it is.
Number one.
And Nigel, number two.
We did argue over that.
Really? He's a very smart guy if he's given you number one, hasn't he? He's number two. How was it last night camping out then?
Amazing. Yeah, great fun. Yeah, really good.
You're an old hand at this, aren't you, Nigel?
We've done it a few years, yeah. I came as a youngster. It was my first time in 1980 with my cousin the first week. And we loved it so much, we come back the following year for the fortnight. Myself, my cousin and my brother, and we camped out for the whole fortnight. I managed to get in the semi-finals and final with famous Borg McEnroe final, which we thoroughly enjoyed. And that gave us appetite to come back for more.
That's amazing. It's thousands down here, so how special is it to be number one, first place?
Amazing.
Who are you most looking forward to seeing?
Oh, definitely Carlos.
No?
Well, Carlos Alcaraz, yes, but we are from Swansea and we got a big shout out for Mimi Zoo, who we'll be supporting. So the Welsh guys are at the front of the queue, and we know Mimi Zoo is going to do us proud today as well.
Come on, Mimi.
Well, shall we look ahead to the action today on day one of the championships? Andy Swiss has more. Next week, let's have another chat to some more tennis fans, shall we, after they've camped out overnight. Good morning. How is it to be here this morning? Excited?
We're very excited.
Yeah.
We're really looking forward to it.
How was it camping out last night? Because we know today could be one of the hottest opening days in Wimbledon history. So was it pretty hot in the tent last night?
Pretty hot yesterday. It was boiling during the day, especially because we were here like the whole day yesterday. But yeah, it was a bit better in the evening, a bit cooler once the sun went down, so it was okay. Yeah, we needed to find the shade desperately.
What ticket number have you got then?
We're 284 and 285.
Nice.
So we're hoping for centre.
Centre court, so 500 centre court tickets going today. So you've got to feel confident about that.
Yes, we're feeling good about it. And we love the lineup, so we're really hoping that we get it.
Yeah. Well, enjoy. Good luck.
Thank you
I
very
hope you get those centre court tickets. And as you can see, look at this flag. Come and have a look. We can tell who these guys are supporting. Give it Vamos. 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 There we go. Love it. You need to save some of this for later, guys. Okay, you need to bring this energy to centre court.
Centre court, that's all
right. Can't peak too soon, can we?
Come on. You just did.
Vamos, John. We'll see you later.
I thought that was Carlos in the queue just then. So, John, giving the crowds in the queue there some advice about the weather, because it's going to be really hot at Wimbledon, but elsewhere as well.
Is there anything worse than a hot tent? Is what she said. The tent was got... Oh, I'm not sure.
As long as you're prepared...
Yes.
Fully hydrated.
Yes.
And you've got to change your clothes. Carol, good morning at Wimbledon. How is it looking there and for all of us?
I don't know how busy they are going to be in the next few minutes, but hey, probably quite busy, actually. Another action-packed Glastonbury Festival has come to an end with performances from Pulp, the fabulous Rod Stewart and Olivia Rodrigo. I feel like maybe we were the only people who weren't there.
I think we were.
Yeah.
Well, just to keep the home fires burning. Organisers say there won't be another Glastonbury until 2027 as they're leaving the farmland to recover next year. But our entertainment correspondent, Colin Patterson, has made the most of the last few days and joins us as they start the clear-up live at Worthy Farm. Good morning. What a weekend.
I've survived, John. I've survived. I'm here. Hello.
Well, we thought you'd survived. Obviously, there's such a delay on the line because you've... But how's it been, Colin, the last few days?
Why don't I just start speaking? Yeah, I'm going to start speaking, John. There's obviously, I think the satellite is as tired as everyone else down here. If you look behind me, you can see the litter pickers. It takes 300 people 6 hours to get rid of all the rubbish in front of the main stage here, the pyramid stage. And last night, Olivia Rodrigo, the 22-year-old from California, headlined. And yeah, Olivia Rodrigo there playing that audio of BBC Breakfast on her TikTok. And BBC Breakfast had another link to the pyramid stage yesterday. Lulu duetted with Rod Stewart. I think you can see her doing hot legs with him now. What happens on Monday mornings? The litter pickers come and try and start returning the farm to its natural environment. Guys, have you had a good Glastonbury? Yeah!
As the second heat wave of the summer continues.
Good morning from Wimbledon, where we could have the hottest opening day of the championships on record as temperatures soar into the low 30s for some in the southeast, possibly 35 Celsius.
And there have been some festival vibes here in the queue this morning, where tennis fans have been camping out overnight to get their hands on tickets to the show courts this morning on day one of these championships, with 14 British players in action here today. Wimbledon standards, of course, James. Thanks so much. Well, that is how it's looking ahead of day one today, but we know plenty of sport going on at the moment, of course.
Today could well be the hottest opening day of the championships on record. So the forecast for us all today is going to be a hot and a humid one.
To get huge sing-alongs going on from the very young crowd. Number two, she let the crowd know how much it meant to her to be there and made it feel special. She managed to reach out to older audiences by bringing on a special guest, Robert Smith from The Cure. She took to social media and posted a video with her miming along to a BBC Breakfast video. Let's try and get a quick word. Hello, sorry. Please don't swear. You're live on BBC Breakfast. You're leaving the festival. Just love to get some thoughts. What have you made of this festival? And for people back home, explain, how hot was it in your tent?
Sweltering.
You
really,
couldn't go there during the day. Literally, it's not until the sun sets you can go anywhere close to your tent.
How much are you dreaming of a bath at home at this moment? Let's just have a look at, let's inspect your packing. Let's see. This is looking, well, it's very covered up. Can we have a little peek underneath? Said we've got the litter pickers going as well. Sir, do you want a quick word? No, it's all right, yeah. I think many people don't perhaps feel like talking that much, but it has been a round. But Pulp was one of the real standout moments as well. Them returning to the pyramid stage 30 years after they first headlined the festival. I was there. That was my first ever Glastonbury back in 1995 when Pulp headlined then. And it was quite something to stand watching them all these years later. And yeah, listen, there's another one feeling it. Let's see if this guy will talk to us as well. Hello, sir. We're live on BBC Breakfast, so please don't swear. We're just trying to get some quick reviews of Glastonbury. You're looking like you're in a rush. Give us a very quick review.
We got to catch a coach.
What have been your highlights of Glastonbury?
I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, there we go. Goodbye, little baby. They was doing well. Listen, we'll try and get someone else. Here's two more down here. I want to get one more people reviewing Glastonbury before we leave. I always feel a little bad when they don't know and they've probably been up all night. Excuse me, we're live on TV, so please don't swear. You're looking smiley, so I think we'd just like to get a very quick review of Glastonbury from you.
Sweltering.
You
really,
couldn't go there during the day. Literally, it's not...
That's it from Glastonbury. I think we have got through it without anyone swearing this year. I'll take that as a victory. And as we say, next year is a fallow year. So see you in 2027.
We might get you to do some work before then, Colin. But yeah, as far as Glastonbury's concerned, we will see you then. How much are you looking forward to a shower?
I did have one about 5:30 this morning.
OK, well, don't stand still or they'll put you in the bin bags.
Yeah.
We'll see you soon. Well done this weekend.
He's had a cold shower, bless him.
That's the advantage of doing the early shift at Glastonbury, because nobody else is up. So those showers, there aren't many showers, but there are the odd one that you can jump in.
He did just have to stand next to a portaloo as it was being emptied. I'm just not sure I could.